We're at MillerKnoll London for the event with Tango called Optimizing Real Estate for Wellbeing and Change.
I think well-being is really high on the agenda for a lot of occupiers, rightly so, and technology is just inescapable. So it makes sense for us to talk about both of those things today.
Everyone has a different viewpoint when it comes to well-being. Everybody prioritises different things, and that ability to be flexible and decide really impacts performance. If the environment is nice, then more people will come back to the office. But ultimately, I think the bonds of people within the space is probably more of a draw than the physical office itself.
Wellness is obviously a big topic for us as an industry. People are grappling with it in different ways because it's very much a human-centric and by nature intrinsically very different for each organization and the type of people. So actually exchanging the different approaches that we have to that topic is also important. I think change is also quite a topical thing because as we go through a nuanced way in which how we deliver workplace services, how you implement change is also important. So as an FM industry or the workplace industry, it's not just about service delivery, but also about the wider skills around how do you bring change to an organization. That's becoming quite important.
It's important to have these conversations because the employee experience is affected by so many different things. I'm going to speak a lot about smartphone noise and how our addiction to smartphones can really affect our office experience. And if we are expecting our employees to be on 24/7, they can't really have time for deeper thoughts or work or things of that sort. I hope these conversations people can take out some actionable insights from it to their everyday lives and to work, and that see how individual change can also become structural change and figure out how can we have a better relationship with our smartphone, with our physical environment, with the built environment to make work better and then to make life better.
I had the privilege of being on the panel to discuss about how well-being and change and how it impacts our offices. Regardless of the types of portfolios that we have, having the same focus on people and experience actually is transforming our industry. So hopefully I've inspired a few people today to go off and do, great things in their own offices as well.
There's lots of different people from different backgrounds in the audience. We got some really different and interesting perspectives from the panelists. Some focusing on social media and some of the different influences that come into our lives and how that can impact our work, as well as different aspects of well-being, the more traditional things around space and how to activate well-being spaces. So it really covered the gamut, and it was a really fascinating discussion.
It's really important to attract best talent by delivering and coming up with well-being options at the office and compete with home office.
It's been such a mix of people tonight. I've met some old friends and I've met some new people. I like the fact we've had academics as well. I think that gives it a really nice extra element of interest because we all have experiences, but actually what you want to know is about the research, and we're very data-based and evidence-based. So I really love to hear from academics who are kind of grounded in research. So that's been really good.
I got a lot of information from kind of well-being, how the workspace works, how each and every communication. It's good.
These events are great ways for the community to understand more about how to take insights and make them practical into their everyday lives.
It would be great if we can have a kind of ongoing dialogue about these sorts of topics and maybe a broader conversation about some of the other opportunities and challenges that occupiers are facing.
I think more than anything, the conversations haven't been like surface level conversations. They've gone quite deep in terms of, behavioural change and all the bits that go with it. So it's been a great crowd here today. The environment's nice and the conversation's been great. So yeah, we'd not hesitate to come back.